I can't do it. We'll do it live.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Hawks? It's your boy Down. It's like, hey, what's up, Hawks? It's your boy Down Hawk here. Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we're going to be listing and ranking the top 20 best-selling games of all time, in my opinion. That's why I'm drinking some Arizona. Not sponsored by Arizona, but anyways, got S rank, which is legendary. You know, the games that stand the test of time. A rank, which is games that are great, but they just haven't, you know, reached legendary status. B rank is a game that's really good, you know what I'm saying, a really good game, or a good game that's just good. A C rank is just meh, you know what I'm saying, it's in between, like, is this game really a B rank or is this game a D rank? And a D rank is something that's just not terrible, but is just not good. But then E rank is just like, why is this game on the list? It doesn't need to be on the list. Why is it sold so much? And I'm not sure it's games that I've never played before, or games that I've only played like 5-10 minutes of, and that's just not enough for me to base an opinion, you know, or games I've vividly played before in the past, you know what I'm saying. And some of these games you might be surprised I never played before, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, let's move on. The 20th best-selling game of all time is Black Ops. So there is a Black Ops. Black Ops is the 20th best-selling game of all time, according to Wikipedia. So the sources will be in the description, just like the last video, which you should go check out, which is Hawk and Sonic Mania. I think it's one of my favorite videos I ever made, so go check it out. You know what I'm saying? I haven't made that many good videos, but that has to be one of the best. So Call of Duty Black Ops, never played it. I wasn't really into Call of Duty back in the day, and this game came out in 2010, so that was really when I was playing more of Mario related games, you know, sports related games, you know, Wii Sports, you know, just all those types of games. Some, you know, shooting games, but not like the traditional first person shooter type of games. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just really young back then. And don't say any innuendos when I said really young. That's just messed up. That's just really messed up. The 19th best selling game of all time is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. And I have not played this game either. What the heck? It's like, I know, guys, I'm not a true gamer. I've never played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, but hear me out. Since this is the really the best selling in the Call of Duty franchise, which is surprising to me because I think more people talk about Modern Warfare 2 than Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops. So I'm just like, how did Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 sell less compared to these two? Was it just the game to play back then, or am I just missing something? But I think Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 should outsell these games. Modern Warfare 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, and definitely the best, you know, Call of Duty game. The story is amazing. The multiplayer is just classic Call of Duty game. But since it's not on the god list, I cannot put it in S rank. So I'm just gonna have to put these two in not sure because I'm not played it. 18th best selling game of all time. The 18th best selling game of all time is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Now this game definitely has to be somewhere in the S and A rank. Now, I don't want to piss off a lot of people because some people might say it's better than Grand Theft Auto 5, which is obviously on the list, is right there. But I'm gonna have to be honest with myself. The game is in S rank, and honestly, I think it's I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is just a better.
And honestly, I think it's I can't believe
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is an S rank. Not only, I mean, Grand Theft Auto 3 revolutionized, you know, open world gaming forever, just like On a Wreck of Time did. I mean, that's more of an action game, but you know what I'm saying, right? So, just the story overall, I've not completed the story in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, same with Grand Theft Auto 5, but overall I think the story is just better in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. You know what I'm saying? It tells the story of CJ, you know, comes to the airport, you know what I'm saying, then he's just, oh, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? That's where the meme came from, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning of the story. You know, Big Smoke is like, oh my god, it's CJ, you know what I'm saying? But at first, Big Smoke is like, who's this? You know what I'm saying? Like, he has the bat in his hand. But right now, just know it's over there in the S rank because I think it's just a classic. And it stands the test of time even after it came out in 2004. I thought it came out in 2003. Anyways, we play honestly, I put so many hours into this game, but it's a C rank because there's not enough content. Okay, I don't know how I put so many hours into that game. I just know that I played too much of Wii Play, but it's a C rank because there's just not enough content in Wii Play. And the only reason why it sold this much is because it was bundled with the Wii Remote. And you guys know, if the game gets bundled with the controller, I'm gonna buy the controller. Just like Mario Sonic in the Sochi Winter 2014 games, that game came out for Wii Remote. I'm like, I need a Wii Remote. So when my friends come to my house, I'm like, let's go play Wii. If they want to play Wii, you know, we have enough controllers. So I'm like, Wii Play did that for me. It gave me a controller, and it gave me a couple hours of fun, right? But Duck Hunt, I've barely played Duck Hunt, so I'm just going to put it in not sure. I know it helped revitalize the gaming industry, but I just haven't played it that much. Let's see, Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm not saying where the game is ranked, just know that if I say a particular game and I start ranking it, just know we're going up on the list, and then at the end I'll just say this is the best selling game of all time, if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I've not played this game. I want to play it, but I need to play Red, Green, and Blue, and Yellow first. Diablo 3, same with that. I've not played it. It's a RPG hack and slash type game, but I haven't played it yet, so I'm gonna have to put it in not sure. There we go. And same again with Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I don't know how I've not played this game yet. Maybe in the future, most likely summertime, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put hours into this game, just like everybody else, you know, and get, you know, hype. Elder Scrolls 6, right? Wasn't that game announced in E3 or something like that? But yeah, wait, what did I just say? Just a Wii? New Super Mario Bros. Wii definitely has to be in the not sure category. I've not played New Super Mario Bros. Wii yet, and that might be surprising to you guys because have you not played this game? This is like one of the best Wii games, and to a lot of people it is because it's like the first like 2D console, you know, New Super Mario Bros. Game. Because for a while now, like Mario Bros. Games, the 2D ones specifically were on handheld, but you know, this time it came to the consoles. Like, wow, and there's 4-player multiplayer, but I've just not played the game yet. So I'm sorry to those who've had childhood playing the game, but I've just not played it yet. Moving on, New Super Mario Bros. Ooh, this game definitely has to be in the A rank. I don't think it's an S rank at the time being because this game hasn't stood the test time. There's so many New Super Mario Bros. Games. There's one on the Nintendo Switch even. It's called New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. And if you've ever played the Wii U, you know what I'm saying, that's New Super Mario Bros. U, but it's called Deluxe because it's on the Switch now. Also more content. Honestly, I'm tired of the series. But you know, I guess it does good enough for Nintendo to make one on every single console after Nintendo DS. But yeah, it's just an A rank. Okay, it's a classic New Super Mario Bros. Game. It gets the job done. It brings people back to the New Super Mario Bros. Series. Came off after the 3D games. But overall, I'm gonna have to give it an A rank. Moving on, Wii Sports Resort. I'm gonna have to be honest with myself and say that this game is a rank classic. I'm telling you guys, this has to be one of my favorite games of all time. And it might be because of nostalgia, because I used to play this game a ton back in the day. Honestly, it's better than Wii Sports, which is a game we're going to talk about later on, okay? Because Wii Sports obviously sold more, and that's what we're going to talk about later. But Wii Sports Resort, just know that it's a classic in my books. Moving on, Mario Kart Wii. Honestly, you guys are going to be surprised, but I've only played not even that much of Mario Kart Wii. But since I've played at least more than 20 minutes of the game, I'm gonna have to say it's a B rank compared to all the other Mario Kart games before. Mario Kart, you know, Mario Kart Double Dash is a better game in my opinion. Then we got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which I think is better. I should be playing more of Mario Kart Wii to give a better opinion, but since I played more than 20 minutes of the game, from what I played, it's a B rank. It's a good Mario Kart game. That's it. Super Mario. What the hell am I saying? Super Mario Bros. Definitely has to be. Honestly, it hasn't stand the test of time because the game isn't really perfect compared to like obviously games of today, but it's an S rank because of how much it helped save the gaming market in America, because it crashed in 1983, then 1985 this game came out, and guess what? Since it came out in 1985, this game has been selling so much. It's on every single Nintendo platform. I'm pretty sure I think it's on the Switch too, right? I'm pretty sure it's on the Switch. But just know that Super Mario Bros. It's an arcade, platformer nowadays. Compared to all the other platformer games, it's considered arcade, or at least I consider it arcade because you can just pick up and play, have a little good time. But this game just revolutionized gaming overall, not just platforming. We're talking about it helped people bring back to gaming. People were playing games in 1983 in America, then they stopped playing it because they thought gaming was just really just oversaturated, just not much good games. But then new Super Mario Bros. Not new Super Mario Bros., but Super Mario Bros. Came out and it's like, this game is amazing. Wii Fit and Wii Fit Plus. The reason why they're both here is because obviously the Wii Balance Board. But honestly, I think the game is a B rank. It's not perfect. It's not A rank either. It's not a great game. But I have had a lot of good memories playing this game, especially at my friend's house. My friend's house is playing this game a lot. Pokemon Red, Green, Blue, and Yellow. I've not played this game yet. You guys, but how have you not played this game yet? This game is pretty much one of the most recognizable games of all time. I'm sorry, but I just haven't got to playing it yet. Moving on, we're getting to the top 5 best-selling games of all time. So that was just the beginning, okay? 5th best-selling game of all time is PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, and it sold 50 million copies. And that's pretty crazy to me, honestly. That's a lot of people who played this game. It shipped with the console in its lifetime, so I've played at least more than 20 minutes of this game, or 30 minutes I should say. So I'm gonna have to say for right now, at the time being, just because it gets updates, I haven't played this game in a minute. Last time I really cared about this game was in 2018, and that's when Fortnite took over, and Fortnite really just took me in. But Fortnite's a free to play game, and if it wasn't a free play game, then I think it would have done as well. But PlayerUnknown Battleground, it really just captured the PC market when it came out back in 2017. Wii Sports has to be a rank. It's not a classic, okay? Some people might be like, oh my god, this is like the best game ever made. Like, no, it's not. It's not the best game ever. But in my opinion, I just think it's a really good game. Pick up and play. You can play baseball, you can play bowling, you can play boxing, especially boxing. The boxing portion of this game really, me and my brother used to play that a lot back in the day. And also we used to play, the golf portion, but the golf portion really wasn't really fun until Wii Sports Resort. Wii Sports Resort, that's when the golf part of the game really became popular, because, or in my opinion, really became something to care about, because you had Golf Frisbee. That should be enough to entice you into Wii Sports Resort. Golf Frisbee, right? Let's move on to Grand Theft Auto 5, which definitely has to be, I'm not gonna say at the time being, I put so many hours in this game compared to San Andreas, but you guys know the story is better in my opinion. But maybe just in terms of the content and just how much things you can do in Grand Theft Auto 5, I'm gonna have to say it's an S rank, because it brought more people into gaming. It sold over 100 million copies. Oh my god, 100 million. You know how many people that is? Like, and it's probably sold more because it's still in the top selling games. Honestly, this game is amazing, and it's one of my favorite games of all time, along with San Andreas, along with Super Mario Bros. These games should be preserved. If the world ever crashes, if we ever have an apocalypse, if for some reason there's like a wildfire, where these, where every single game was removed, right? These 3 games need to be preserved for future generations to play. These 3 games. Minecraft. I know a lot of people are now reminiscing on Minecraft because it's the Minecraft renaissance. Like, people are really going back to the game because, like, oh my god, I used to play Minecraft. Minecraft, it wasn't really that bad of a game. I was there when people hated Minecraft, and now I'm here to see people love Minecraft. I don't think it's an S rank or even a B rank. I think it's A rank, because not only are little kids still playing Minecraft, just for how much it did for gaming and the open world and the sandbox. For sandbox, open world, it's an open world game. You can do whatever you want supposedly, but in Minecraft you actually really can do whatever you want. You can make music in the game, you can build mansions. That's just surface of Minecraft. So definitely a rank. And Tetris, my god, just because Tetris is a puzzle game does not mean it deserves to be an A rank. It does not mean it's a B rank, C rank, D rank, E rank. Actually, None of these games are actually D or E rank, but you know, Tetris, S rank. Enough said. So I'm just gonna stop here. So this is my ranking of the best selling games of all time, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should have talked less, but I just had to bring my, you know, perspective on these games. So what do you guys think? What would you put? Would you put San Andreas at a D rank? If you're crazy. But yeah, if you wouldn't put it on a D rank, let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, thanks for watching today's video. It's a little, you know, relaxing compared to last week. Last week, it was just so much editing last week. It was unbearable. But you know, this week, I get to relax and just make a easy video, a tier rank video. And it's popular now still, so I'm like, why not just make it? But yeah, thanks for watching. A peace of hogs, have a nice day. I'm gonna go eat some ice cream because it's 80 degrees right now. Peace.